Hi, my name's Monique. I was formerly an admin for FTS, and quite a number of people have asked me to make a statement, so here I am making a statement. I'm not too keen on this. I'm not a public speaker, and you're going to hear a lot of ahs and ahs and all that sort of stuff, so I'll just kick off with it. There's a few reasons I sort of wanted to make a statement, and that was false allegations brought towards me by Flip the Seeds, Refund Club, how we can help, the ASIC inquiry, and this new release that was done by Flip the Seeds over the last 24 hours. So, first of all, I just want to clear up these false allegations. I actually took quite a bit of time offline. I lost a very close friend of mine, and when I came back online, there was a number of PMs in my inbox, a bit more than a number, but a lot of people asking for help, but also drawing my attention to false allegations that were made about me. And they range from selling the database to emailing members, starting a hate group, stealing $50,000 and adding people to groups. Now, selling the database, no, I've never sold the database. The database has actually gone to ASIC, which is the Australian Securities Investment Commission, and I'll tell you about that shortly. Emailing the members, I didn't email the members. That actually was a member of Flip the Seeds. I was aware of it, but that was what they decided to do. I believe that he got your emails from inside the group, but that wasn't me either. I just don't really have time for that sort of stuff. Adding people to the group, I think that was a misunderstanding. For a start, this was a support group. It was never a hate group, and it was created by the Refund Club, which I'll go into in a second. But I think what happened, Tom told you to delete the group, which is quite disappointing because the group was there to help people. But instead of, I think to block it, you have to sort of go in here and hit block or whatever, but a lot of people were hitting join. So as an admin and other admins and all of that, we just joined you up. So it wasn't malicious and it wasn't meant to offend anyone, but if you accidentally hit join, you were probably added. But once again, I think that was a mistake on both parties' behalf. But yeah, it was disappointing to see that you took that down. Other things like hate groups and that, I don't start hate groups. I've tried not to mention Tom. My private wall's my private wall. Some of you are my friends. You know very well that I sort of just talk about my own life. And I'm not really into this whole multi-level marketing sort of thing. But the Refund group is not a hate group. It is a group of 24 people that was initially started by a guy called Warwick. You might know him as Meat and Twist. I hope you don't mind me saying that. But I actually rang him because one of our admin were getting death threats. It was an Australian admin, and I thought maybe I could help. When I actually spoke to Warwick, I discovered it wasn't him. But we both discussed what was happening here and how we could both assist. He was actually one of the people who got paid back twice, and he did return the money. A lot of them did, and they were able to pay for more refunds. I was authorised by Tom, which a lot of the admins can confirm, to give refunds. Probably not to the extent that he wanted me to, but it was the right thing to do at the time, and I did. So there you go, shoot me. In the meantime, these 24 people have got together a significant amount of proofs and information for all the relevant authorities. They've done quite a lot of work to try and help you. They've created not just the group on Facebook, which Wes has made public, by the way, so people wouldn't get in trouble with Flip the Seeds just for viewing the information. But let me just minimise this. Yeah, okay. So they've got this group, and it's a public group, and you don't have to be a member. It's not supposed to be a hate group, so I ask you to watch your language on it. There's some ladies present. But we don't really want to get in the habit of deleting every comment that's on there. People have an entitlement to say what they have to say. But we do ask you to watch your language, please. The other thing that they did, and this has got about 24 contributors to it, is this just a very straightforward website on information, how you can get help. I did write one article. I wrote this article down here asking for a refund, and if you go into that, you can see the ways that you can may not be able to ask a refund through Tom, but ways that you can get refunds through your own bank here, and also I think down in the comments down here the addresses for the Commonwealth Bank. So, you know, feel free to browse that, and I hope that it can help you. The other things the refund club is there for is to basically be a sounding board. There are a lot of angry people out there at the moment. There's a lot of questions to be asked. The latest statement from Tom was that the money's all gone to some group that scammed him. Perhaps it might be a good time to ask Tom, I mean, if that is the case, for the information on that particular company so you guys can follow it up. It's your money, but perhaps also proof of the transaction, because the only proofs I've ever seen is money that was spent on jet skis and cars and very expensive hotels. It would just be nice to know that that actually came from an income other than from the members, and I think all of the members who are still involved with Flip the Seeds have that right to ask for that information. I believe that ASIC will be chasing that up as well. With the ASIC inquiry that has now escalated into a case, I am helping a lady out. She contacted me. They did know that I had financial information on Tom. This has all been forwarded to them. The case, they've asked for a few things. I'll just tell you what they've asked for. I've got another computer down here, so if I'm looking down here, that's why. Yeah, currently they're after just a lot more of the screenshots on how members were treated when they asked for refunds, because it was a guarantee by Tom to all members that you definitely have your refund back. And ASIC is very, very concerned about how members were treated. So if you have screenshots where you feel you have been unfairly treated, please either post them in the public group, and they'll make their way to me, and I can get them off to ASIC along with the other information that's going off to them. I will speak to the lady involved with that and see if it's okay for me to release her name and her email in case she's happy enough to take emails off individuals. Because I know that a lot of people would like to put their own story straight through and what happened to them, because it's just hasn't been a very nice experience for anyone. So look, I'm really sorry about what's happened. We have tried a lot in the background to help you, and without bickering or making anyone look bad. And I'd like to think we were quite successful in that. But the refund group is there for your support. Don't close them down, because some people need support. A lot of people are also getting angry at people who got paid out. Now, that was a very strategic move on Flip the Seeds' behalf, on paying certain people out. And really, it's not their fault. It's they've been a bit victimised too. Some people have saved their houses with this money, but they've now got to live with the guilt of how they came across that money. So take it a bit easy on them. Same with the admin with Flip the Seeds. A lot of them hung in there, not all of them, but a lot of them hung in there to try and be supportive for you, to try and garnish some information from Tom to tell you the truth. So a lot of them were in there to support you as well, and it was nice to have them in there to support you rather than them completely go away. But anyway, look, you've got some help out here. We'll keep you updated. I'll give everything I've got to Wes and the other members, and I'm sure they'll post it and give you updates as well. But good luck, everybody, and onwards and upwards. Okay, so long.